On this week's show, spring break's right around the corner. We give you a couple of cool ways to unwind during those easygoing days.
And a Somerville alumni came back to SHS Halls to explain how he went from a classmate to an acclaimed book writer.
Good morning, Somerville. I'm Jelani Moore, and we'll be your anchors this week.
I'm Dylan Wright. Today is March 5th, and Wave TV starts now.
Hello, Somerville. We've got a lot of news in store for you today. First, we'll be starting with the former SHS student that made his dreams a reality through his love of reading and writing. On the other side of that coin, unfortunately, not everyone is so fortunate.
That's right. Poverty is very affluent in our culture and communities. Reporter Molly Ackerman lives below the line. The poverty line that is to experience firsthand how difficult a life unfavored can be.
On Monday morning, former Gamecock football players Langston Moore and Preston Thorne delved deep into their values behind their children's book, #JustAChicken with SHS students. Preston Thorne, an SHS alumni, hit home with his journey on graduating from USC and how it led to create a storyline surrounding self-acceptance.
Obviously, being an alumni was really just taking the opportunity to come back and, like you said, share my story, but also just to let people know that you can walk through these walls and pretty much do whatever you want because they have all the opportunities and access to resources that you need to be great coming out of the school. The book basically kind of meets you at the level that you are, and so a lot of times older kids get something different out of it than younger kids. The younger kids, they get it a lot of times better than the adults, because they understand a lot of those things about the way you talk to yourself and self-image and identity, and you're forming it at a young age, and so they tend to understand it. The big message wrapped up is that you can do whatever it is that you want to do, but you have to have the fundamental skills of reading, writing, and speaking. If you can do those three things, you can be able to expand and, there's no limit to what you can do.
You can interpret that message from one of your very own, Somerville. Reporting for Wave TV, I'm Anna Tone.
In South Carolina, more than 700,000 people are living in a state of poverty. With 23% of that being students under the age of 18, I decided to live below the poverty line for a week and spend $10 on groceries for 5 days. Hello, Somerville, I'm Molly Ackerman, and this is my experience living below the line. Now let's go shopping. Now, while originally I was going to go day by day and show you what I ate, it was extremely repetitive and boring. So I'm going to tell you how life was different while living in a state of poverty. Basically, you can never go out and get dinner with your friends, and you're not really eating anything good for you. The nutrition stats for a basic day of what I ate is terrible. The foods don't make you feel full, and it's hard to focus in class. But the worst part of this whole experience was the realization that people in our communities are living this lifestyle every day. To help out students in our school, be sure to donate to our food pantry, and on a local level, don't forget the Low Country Food Bank is always looking for volunteers, so don't be afraid to stop in. I hope you make an effort to help out our community, Somerville. Reporting for Wave TV, I'm Molly Ackerman.
It's insane to see how hard it can be to even eat a healthy meal.
I know, being a dependent, I don't have to worry about that financial stuff as much. Makes me want to go home and tell my parents thank you. Moving on, next in the news, we have a production put on by the Theater and Chorus Department. Instead of being asked questions, reporter Pierce Collins showcases the event and how you can get involved.
After that, we'll give you an all rundown of next week's Spirit Week.
Are you tired of the same old boring entertainment? Then you should come watch the play Spelling Bee, put on by the very own SHS Theater Department. This play follows 6 crazy kids all trying to win their school spelling bee with unconventional skills. The play will be on April 11th through the 13th. Tickets will be $5 for children, seniors, and students, while they are $10 for adults. Come on down and have a grand old time.
Next week is Spirit Week, Somerville, so get ready for all the upcoming themes and events. Monday's theme is Grease versus Grease. Dress up as a greaser or your favorite character from Greek mythology. Tuesday's theme is Professional Day. Dress in your most formal attire. Wednesday's theme will be Artist versus Artist. Dress up as your favorite painter or pop star. Thursday's theme is Peep Warfare. Dress in your class's color. Seniors wear pink, juniors wear yellow, sophomores wear blue, and freshmen wear purple. And Friday's theme is Tacky Spring Tourist Day. Dress in your tackiest tourist clothes to show off your spring break readiness. Reporting for Wave TV, I'm Jordan Hofert.
Wednesday, March 10th, the Student Safety Council's holding a breakfast with teachers. Come before school to get some breakfast and to know your teachers from 8:20 to 8:40. Also in the news, get ready for Student Decision Day next week. Come on down so SHS can celebrate your post-high school decisions. Lastly, there was a Youth Art Month art show and reception open to elementary, middle, and high schools, a part of the National Art Education Association. Tiana Sanders, an SHS senior, took 3rd place in the high school division. Congratulations, Tiana, and thanks for making SHS proud. Now on to Wave TV Trivia.
Hello Somerville, welcome back to another Wave TV Trivia Question of the Week. Last week's question was, who was taught at SHS the longest? The answer is A, Mrs. White. I have the winners here in this hat. I'm just going to pick a random one. And the winner is Finnell Gloss. Make sure to come by room 232 to collect your prize and win a shout out on our Wave TV Instagram page. The next question is, what year did Somerville High School open up on Boone Hill Road? Make sure to comment on our last post at Wave TV News on Instagram, where we'll randomly choose the winner. Now, back to the show.
I'm excited for Spirit Week next week. Having fun with friends, wearing costumes, breaking dress code. Not breaking dress code.
Right. I don't usually participate, but it'll be cool to see how SHS students deck out and show their school spirit. Also, don't forget to comment your Wave TV Trivia answer to @WaveTVNews.
Speaking of school, or rather lack thereof, spring break is coming fast, and if you're not planning a vacation, Wave TV's got you covered. I'm probably just going to be on my phone the whole time.
Well, if you like phone apps, later reporter Zach Fry will give us a rundown of the top apps of 2019.
Spring break, you may find yourself stuck in Somerville with the question, what is there to do? You can always head over to downtown Somerville and look at the giant sweet tea, the only thing Somerville is really famous for. And while you're over there, take a walk to Hutchinson Square. There's plenty to do. You can go smell the flowers, go on a little walk, or enjoy the new water park. Now it's time to head down to your local Target and have a fashion show. And if that's not your thing, Target has plenty of free entertainment. Stay safe, Somerville, and have a great spring break.
Do you ever own an iPhone, iPad, tablet, or Kindle? Well, if you did, chances are you remember some of these highly known, highly classic apps. Number 3, Crossy Road. Made in 2014, this game is a lot like the arcade game Frogger, in which you have to jump across a road with various obstacles, such as cars, rivers, and trains, and many others. There are a wide range of characters to choose from, such as a chicken, a frog, a dog, and many others. This game also had a lot of spin-offs, such as Disney Crossy Road, Studi Skies, Smashy Road, Pac-Man 256, and more. Number 2, Temple Run. A game where you run from a bunch of monkeys in ruins, forever, with no end. Made in 2011, this game became so popular it didn't take time for others to follow the trend. Subway Surfers. Even Minions decided to go on the run. Even Geico decided to have a go. It got so popular that it got a sequel in 2012, in which they had more maps and more characters. Angry Birds. Listen to that nostalgia, and the millions of people either moaning or screaming in their seats, "Hey, I'm talking to you! Be quiet!" Thank you. This was a simple game from 2009 that flew a long way. The premise was to knock down a tower of pigs and watch them tumble and pop. Why are you fighting them? Because the pigs stole the bird's eggs. Why is it so complicated? I don't know, but it's fun. They did it 13 times and they're still going at it. It's their merchandise. So much merchandise. It just doesn't even stop. There's also a movie and another one coming in. No end in sight. We're going to leave that there before I completely go insane. I hope you enjoyed this fun little ride. Keep on gaming, Somerville. Reporting for Wave TV, I'm Zach Fry.
I definitely remember Angry Birds and slingshotting them across my iPad.
Me too. My favorite was probably Temple Run. I spent so much money on that game. Keeping media in mind, movies are a family, friend, and everyone favorite. Reporter Emma Bessie gives us another popular movie play-by-play.
That Wave TV sees how much appreciation and love SHS gives us.
And we're super grateful to be supported. You guys are what keep the show running.
To show our appreciation, we took back to the SHS halls to give a little of back.
As Hollywood gears up for summer blockbuster season, there's plenty of movies coming out this spring that are sure to win our hearts and our money. I'm Emma Bessie, and you're watching Movie Report. While I usually cover movies in order of release date, I'm gonna leave the most highly anticipated movie for the end, and I'm sure you can all guess what it is. First off, it would be a sin if I didn't mention that Us is still out in theaters and has made massive waves in the box office, similar to its sister movie, Get Out. But in regards to movies not yet released, the 2019 rendition of Stephen King's Pet Sematary comes out today. After the 2016 success of It, it's no surprise that more adaptations of King's books are in the works.
Are you happy, Mommy?
On the cusp of senior exam week, many Pokemon fans are finally getting the CGI movie they've been wishing for in Detective Pikachu, releasing on May 10th. The teaser trailer initially received polarizing reviews as many fans questioned why on earth Pikachu is a talking detective. Many fans were also hesitant at the casting of Ryan Reynolds as the cuddly electric mouse. However, as the release date gets closer, this buddy cop movie looks more and more enticing. With equally polarizing first impressions, Disney's live-action version of Aladdin is finally releasing on May 10th. While only a few trailers have been released, it seems like this will be true to the original, including musical numbers straight out of the 90s classic. What I'm most relieved about, however, is that Will Smith will not be spending the entire movie in CGI genie mode.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Finally, the movie Marvel fans have all been waiting for. Avengers Endgame is coming. After the catastrophic events of Infinity War, fans have been waiting a year to learn the aftermath of Thanos' snap. Are those who went missing actually gone for good, or will the unsnapped find a way to bring them back? We will finally get those answers on April 26th.
We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
That's all for this week's movie report. What movie are you going to see? For Wave TV, I'm Emma Bessie, and I'll be seeing you at the cinemas.
Hey Somerville, we at Wave TV decided to spread a little love to make your day a little bit better.
Thank you. Thank you. No. Oh, for real, thank you.
Oh, my hands are full. Well, no, they are. Candy?
Why? Sure. Thank you.
Have a good.
Thank you. Nerds for nerds, you know what I mean? I miss you so much. Candy? I want candy.
Oh yeah, that's all the candy we know. Sorry. Now I challenge you to make someone's day better. For Wave TV, I'm Leah Davenport.
That's all the news we have for you today. Follow us on all our social medias. You'll see them on the screen.
Reporting for Wave TV, we're your co-host. I'm Dylan Wright.
And I'm Jelani Moore. Have a great week in Somerville.